What's up, guys? It's me, Trevon, the 6-year crypto vet and founder of the next Bitcoin, moretokens.com. Trickle in, have a seat, claim your free like, and let's get ready to have a great show. Leave some thoughts, concerns in the chat, what you're looking at, what you're bullish on, what you discovered, the new gems. Let's get it. Bitcoin's looking really good. Ethereum's looking good. Hex is looking really good. It's all looking good. More is looking good. More looks really good, actually. It's pretty interesting. But I digress. Get my thumbnail right. What's up, chat? Don't forget, claim that free like. It's free. Turn it blue. Let's see if we can get 300 likes claimed. Shout out to all the morons out there putting those green dots in the chat, putting the green dots in your username. I see you. If you got a green dot, mention me on Twitter. I might follow you. Probably will follow you. As long as I see it, if you mention me. All right. What's up, guys? Got a great one for you today.
Pause.
It's a good cup of Joe. What's up, chat? Crypto Rich, more streams, yes indeed. Saros, 10 Top, Crypto Chrissy UK, Crypto Mance, shout out to my members, man. Joe Kenda, Trap Coin, Mango Junkie, Chad, Think Billions, Dakota, Cord, D Bro, the beached whale. I see the green dots. What up, Sante? 10 Top Alex interview announced Icosa launching Sunday. Really? We'll have to look into that. DB Cooper. Iron Hex. What up? Chaz. Pulse Orca. Hold up. There's a bunch of folks in here today. Hold up. I lost my spot. Joel. Ramsisco. Almost made a Cisco joke. Joel. Pump My Bag. Will. Level 3. DJ Paulie Wood. Bro, that sounds like a Texas DJ. You from Texas? John Jizzy Mac.
Pause.
Yeah, GT. Mr. Football. Michael Odibisi. African. Monte. Carster. Georgie. Whoa. Okur Atene Se as. Bro, you just typed a bunch of letters in it. That ain't no name. You just typed a bunch of letters. You just did like this on the keyboard. TJ Daniel, Lance, Optimus Prime, Mr. McPickle, Cassius Bridges. Shout out to my members. What up, Ross? Spencer. All right, let's jump into it right after this. You know, we gotta let everyone trickle in. We got some people still filing in. You guys in the back, come on up, come on up. It's really a coffee break.
Pause.
Really, nigga?
Blue Bum. Ruskino, ah man, have I missed the more drop? I would say you still have time. What you can do is you can go to the community tab, look at that most recent post with over 700 freaking comments. Jesus. And leave a comment and cross your fingers. But you can always buy them. They're pretty cheap. I mean, imagine buying Bitcoin at $2. You're pretty crazy, right? You gotta hold it though. What's up, Kesa? Taylor, Playing Hex. Tawala. Grav. BC in the Matrix. Jama Beans. All right, Spaces today. Yeah, I seen that. Hopefully he starts some beef. Make it good, make it interesting. Make it interesting, Richard. MC Champ, appreciate the 16 months. Bonus daily videos as well. Yellow, with the yellow badge. You know, he's a more token holder. All right, let's jump into it. Let's get it. Bitcoin looking really good. Like I said yesterday, what we wanted to see an engulfing candle.
Sensational. Pause.
On on the daily, we want to see an engulfing candle of this candle right here. That's exactly what we got. And that's why we're having such a nice move today. Big green bar, taking out this swing high right here. And we're doing exactly what we want to see the market do. We want to see us push towards this resistance right here. Let's tidy it up. There we go. Let's tidy up these charts a little bit. So we're breaking above, nice breakout. You know, it's looking good. You know, this is just looking good. You know, I'm excited, but like I say, we still got a bit to go until the halving. So don't want to get too excited, but it's nice to have a nice relief rally here that will inevitably end. It will end, you know, but how high can we go? Maybe we can take some more profits up here. That'd be great. Maybe do a little bit of selling would be cool. So we can buy back at these lows again. Like I've been saying, I think the low is in down here. I don't think we're gonna, we could go a little bit lower, maybe 16. But ultimately, I think that's about as good as it's gonna get, 17K. Not overbought yet on the RSI. RSI looks good. You know, RSI's, you know, I guess you could say it's breaking out. You could get concerned, but we'll see how it does if it gets to this resistance and if it breaks above here. We got a little bit of a wick back here. Let's see if it can break above this as well. I want to see 28. I don't know why. I got a line there, so I guess that's what I want to see. You know, let's see, you know, do we meet it at this resistance right here? And let's see. Yeah. So I think, yeah, like I said yesterday, I think what we're going to see is something like this. Something like this. Not exactly, but something like that. I'm going to leave that there as well. Then we're going to see something like that. And once this happens, get out. Okay, exit the market, you know, because we're going to roll over. But maybe not exit, but like prepare for a rollover when this happens. You know, this is going to, you know, I have the 290 and 780. You know, you can pretty much say the 13 and 34. So let's see, let's go on let's just pull up a whole nother chart. I'm actually scared too, because who knows what I have drawn on there. Sure. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to the weekly. Oh yeah. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, and we want to see, well, no, it's not on the weekly. Let's look at maybe 3-day. Nope. Maybe 3 week. There it is. Okay, we're getting closer. So we did just get a bearish cross on the 3 week. Interesting. Interesting. So it's already happened actually on some of these charts. Wow, that's very interesting. Breaking news. Breaking news. Bearish cross has already happened. It's behind you. So this is actually pretty bullish. But as we can see, bearish cross here, bottom. Bearish cross here, bottom. That's very revealing. I wonder if I can see like a 2 week. Let's see if we can make a 2 week. I think if we did a 2 week. Oh, maybe 4, maybe month. Yeah, that's closer. But I mean, that's never happened. Happened back here. So yeah, that's interesting. Breaking news there. So let's see how it does. I wish it would open up on a let's see, low. There we go. Short. There we go. What you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Very telling. I mean, we could say, oh, maybe this time is different. Maybe, maybe we enter a long-term downtrend after a cross. But so far, it's 10 days left on this. Oh, this is a 3 week. I'll say it's 10 days left in this month. Yeah. So that's very telling. Let's catch up with the chat. Yes.
Sensational.
I would say sensational. I just can't stop looking at this. This gets me very excited. I'm not gonna FOMO. Wouldn't recommend FOMOing into crypto right now. You're probably FOMOing into some type of bull trap where we do stall out, but it might not be until 28, maybe even 30. A nice round number at 30. Yeah. Let's look at some other stuff. See what else is going on. Let's look at some more long-term charts. That's what I'm start doing. I'm start pulling up these long-term charts. So we got short, monthly. Prediction, we're not pulling that one up. No way. Yeah, we'll look at it like that. Let's look at Ethereum. Pushing. It's getting a little bit to the ceiling here on the RSI. So hold it steady. Let's see if we can get to the 2000. 2000. I would say maybe go ahead and I don't like really getting bearish on crypto when it's going up because it can just keep going. But yeah, it's been a nice run. We're up. From the low. Maybe take some profits. 100% on a high cap like ETH. That's really good. It's really good. Grab your complimentary likes. Yes. Hors d'oeuvres. Now, what's it called when you go to like a little meeting and they got the... Oh man, what's it called when they got the little stuff on the table? We have not hors d'oeuvres, but somebody in the chat gonna say it. It reminds me of school. All right, let's see. Let's look at ETH on a high time frame. Man, that bearish cross, that cross right there is so bullish. It is so bullish. Ooh. ETH. About to get the, what's this? Okay, we can leave that. About to get the bearish cross on old ETH. So yeah. Be careful. Buying crypto, I mean, you're gonna do good long term, but don't be surprised if you go in the red for a few weeks, few months, as we go back down to 1200. If but you want to expect something like this, and what will happen is this right here, this resistance. As we go down, this resistance goes lower. So instead of us, if we're going to go up and break it, we're going to break it at like 2,500. But if we go down, we might not need to go to 2,000 to break it, to have the real breakout. So I'm going to delete that though. I don't like making downward predictions. Yeah. It's almost time. It's almost time. About 20 bucks of more. Hey man, 20 bucks of more, that'll get you about 10 more tokens. That's like 10 Bitcoin. Imagine it like that. Bullish on ICOSA and Hedron. Yes, we're going to talk about that for sure. You missed the more drop and now you want free more. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? I mean, some of it's my fault, but not much of it. Ethereum Classic up 13%. Let's look at it. Whoa. Whoa. Almost broke down, but it didn't. You know, I don't know, man. Like I've been saying, Ethereum Classic, I should have bought some more of it, but you know, they're gonna be, if ETH 2.0 comes out, those miners, they still gonna want to mine, yo. They're gonna want to do something. They're not gonna just, some of them will, but the others, the big miners, they're gonna want to look for something else to mine. They're probably gonna go to Ethereum Classic. Now how does that make the price go up? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess they run, I guess the miners are probably pushing the price up so that when they mine it, they can sell it for more. Yeah. This looks good. Not a swing high, but it looks like it probably will get a swing high. RSI. Now this is where we need to start paying attention on these RSIs. Once they start getting overbought, you want to start looking for divergence. So not quite divergence. If we get a new high here, we're gonna see if this is gonna do one of these numbers. So if we get we can go ahead and take that off. If we get a new high, which breaks this, right? So if we're looking at something like this, all right, the price goes up to here and RSI looks like this. It's kind of bearish. Doesn't always work, but it works a lot. So, you know, expect a cool off. But it's Ethereum Classic. I think Ethereum Classic might run just as long as Ethereum 2.0 is on the horizon. Solana. Hey, they pause it all the time. They pause their blockchain, don't they? They will turn it off. But that don't mean that price won't go up. That don't mean that, you know, retail cares about that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not even caring about. I can't remember what coin it was, but I was like, I don't care. This looks good. Wish I had more. Like Solana. Solana's a good example. Like, I don't care. I still have some Solana. These idiots are going to keep on pushing it. So Solana could run to this 60, which would line up with this. Solana's probably going to go, guys. Solana's probably going to go. I'm not saying buy Solana, but it's probably going to go. Hex, BCH. BCH looking pretty, meh. That's about it, actually. That's about it. We'll talk about it. Let's talk about Hex right after this. How we feeling out there? Feeling good? Feeling bullish? That's what the market wants you to do. It wants you to feel bullish. Get you all bullish and get you in that trap, that bull trap, and then dump it on you. So stay safe out there. Let's catch up with the chat. What's up, Crypto Contrarian? Cali Bent. McShane, hey, hope McShane, yeah, let's see McShane, if McShane come in the Twitter spaces. He probably won't. He's not stupid. Mr. McPickle.
Pause.
More with a nice green candle right now? Weird. Let me check the Bobby Buy bot. What's up, Patrice? Yo, can you check your Patreon messages? I sent my email for more tokens in March, but to the wrong address. I mean, So, I mean, that's not my fault, man. I can't. Like, how am I, what if you just lying? What if you just lying, bro? Yo, that's the wrong address. Send it to this one. Motherfucker, double up. What's up, Crypto Barber? Skoda. Zen. Okay. Spencer says, look at Zen. Not appetizers. Nah, it's not appetizer. It's nope, not finger food. Buffet. No. Oh man, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it. Kneeps. Nah, it's like from school. I'm surprised nobody thinks of it. All right, let's jump into it. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. My bad. The designer from Morton just hit me up with a dope design. Can't wait to post it. Excuse me. Can't wait for our social media manager to post it. Let's jump back into it. What's up? Hex looking really good. Nice breakout. Yesterday, we saw this huge green candle, huge push. I said I want to see it close first. Richard Hart said, okay. How about that, Nick? How about that close? Nice close. Now, above 6 cents, as predicted from me weeks ago. Let me remind you so you can go follow me on Twitter. Maybe I won't pull it up. I saw it yesterday. Back in, cause somebody said a week ago. That was longer than a week ago. Got me fucked up. It's way longer ago than that. Way back here, July 18th. Back in June. This is not a prediction channel, by the way. But July 18th was about right here. On this candle right here. Told you guys, because I'm from the future, Hex is going to 6 cents. Not financial advice. Let's see what it does. Next resistance. I mean, it even cleared this one right here. You know, so next big resistance, it's got to close though. So it's overbought, no divergence, but it's overbought. So like across the board, be careful out there. But let's see how this one closes. This one's looking a little bit. This could end up being a blow off top if somebody wants to come in and turn it red. But we got a lot of support. Got support here at 13, here, 34. Then we got this lower support way down here at, 4, which is where I think other Hexkins will be looking to buy because 1 cent, I don't think so. In your dreams, okay? Yeah, it's looking good. A lot of support. They don't mind eat classical Raven. Yeah, Raven's another one, but I mean Raven. If I was gonna mine something, I would choose Ethereum Classic over Raven. Zen. Let's go to since Spencer's a long time, he's always in here. Let's look at it. Horizon. Yes, this is one that I don't have that's always like going up. Yeah, this was a crazy run right here. It doesn't look too I mean, nothing looks crazy on that chart, but on this one, yeah. That's what's up. Looks like everything else, uptrend. Like overall, we're at the top of, I don't know about the top, but we're at the tail end of a bull run. So don't be surprised if we trend down to this lower support. And also don't be surprised if we stop right here and break out and start a new uptrend going. This is just for everything going like this, you know, going to start to go parabolic. Let's look at let's see something else. Curve. Ooh, curve's looking slippery. Tezos. FTT broke out. Doge looks good. Doge reminds me of Solana. Like, some things are lagging. Solana, Doge. So if you feel like you missed out on some of these things, like Ethereum Classic, what's another one? I mean, Near was going up. Near is down today. Maybe look at some of the things that are looking like this, that are still in that pennant formation. Litecoin broke out. Lisk. I mean, are we really watching Lisk? No, we're not. SHIB. AVAX. Cardano. Some of this stuff doesn't look that strong. Well, ENS broke out. But don't chase this. It's just, I think ENS names are in a bit of a bubble right now. I think that's a little bit, I think ENS names are very overpriced. I mean, you're looking at ENS domains selling for millions, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands. It's like, I mean, I know domain names, .coms that aren't even worth that much. So it's like, you know, but ENS domains will be big, I think. Algo. Yeah, Algo looks like it might run. Tron. VeChain. I mean, I don't know what it is about VeChain. It just seems so fake. XLM. Catch up with my chat. What's up, guys? What's up, Jonathan? What up, Randy? Spencer with the 5. Zen is down. AF top 140 or 150. I run a node. One of my best plays of the previous bull rode from 30.
Pause.
To 135. That's what's up. Nope, not hors d'oeuvres. What up, Izzy? Tea time. We are F, man. After merge, ETH gas fee will be 0.002 USD and someone else for an ETH called ETHW proof of work. ETH gas isn't going to be that cheap, man. All about more. What's up, Meech? Crows next BNB. I can see that. I have some. That's a good narrative right there. Crows next BNB. What, Zen is busting? Okay. All right, let's look at some of these shitties, man. These V's would be 0.0. I wish. All right, let's look at them. How we feeling? What's the shitty of the day? VeChain has a partnership with the UFC 5-year deal. They got a partnership with everybody. That's why I never believe it. Okay, Post Doge recovering nicely. I mean, we can't talk about Post Doge. We gotta talk about more first. More. 198. Looking good. You know what? I want to see something because I saw another chart that looked way better. Maybe it's this one. No. Where is that chart at? It's on my Twitter. On Twitter, on this one, it didn't count that huge wick, which is wonderful. This one right here. I don't know where this is. But yeah, this looks way better. Let's extend this out. You know, that's all. I'm just gonna watch it. It's a nice little uptrend. It's just the facts. Just the fact, guys. No forward looking. It's just the fact. These lows are higher, and these highs are higher. All right. Let's see if there's anything going on the more Twitter page. Buy more tokens. Make sure you follow this. I mean, we gotta watch this.
Let's talk about more.
Yes, let's do that.
More is a great store of value for me because it's not inflationary. It's on Ethereum. You know, I consider the Ethereum blockchain
By the way, this is a legend that you're looking at here. All right. This is just some Jamaican guy.
more secure blockchain than Bitcoin. I'd rather hold Ethereum than BTC if I'm talking about store of value. And so now BTC, there's no need to even consider it. I just have to consider Ethereum and more. And because Ethereum is inflationary, it is supposed to go up more, a lot more in value. But is it gonna go up as much as more token, being that more is not inflationary?
No, it's not.
And it's capped.
I mean, no forward.
To perform as a store of value like Bitcoin.
Just possibilities.
Just as a store of value because, it's easy to shift from a smart contract into more than to say go from a smart contract to Bitcoin. And on top of that, and I'm talking about like, say, if I have a smart contract and I'm in something else, another contract that's on the same chain, because, smart contract users like myself can look at more as a store of value because more doesn't have a risk attached to it as far as it being a contract token. Hex is a contract token. Because there's a contract involved with it, there's risk. There's a risk factor.
He said, homie, it's Blaze. You see his eyes. Yeah, that's how you be, man. Smoke up and then you be like, damn, man. The theories and speculation just be hitting.
They're there, right? It's a small risk factor, but it's, there's a risk factor, right? As far as like even politics or stuff like that, there's a little bit of, uneasiness with not only Hex, but every smart contract token that is linked to a smart contract as its foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense to even exist without the smart contract. Well, of course, it's a smart contract. There's a lot of code there. There's risk involved, right? So something on Ethereum blockchain that is as
he said game theory hit different on the catwalks, that's for sure.
Free as Ethereum itself would be another token that is not involved in a smart contract, but is also capped. Capped like Bitcoin. I mean, am I repeating myself of how good this is to anyone like me who plays with smart contracts and need a good store of value that can appreciate a lot because, there's a community who's been around for years before Hex came out, who's been using smart contracts since the first smart contract. What was the first smart contract? Well, the first one I used was P3D, yeah. And that is the first one that I'm aware of as far as, and that is the biggest, so, hey, there you go. And that's a couple of years before Hex, I'm sounding like, I was using Uniswap before Hex. I was about to say that, but I was like, who do I sound like by saying that? I don't want to sound like that. Hey, you know what Pouring Soul is? Pouring Soul is the spiritual, all right, think about this, what? Richard Hart is Think about it as a spiritual name. Richard Hart as a magical name. Richard Hart, what does it do? A rich guy with heart. Pouring soul. All right, so pouring is pouring, like pouring soul. So pouring is the opposite of Richard, and soul is the opposite of heart. More, store of value, especially if you are a hex taker and you want to store your value in something that appreciates a lot more, right?
Yeah. That's good. Also, careful, there's like somebody got scammed with this actually. They went to this and drained their wallet, so RP. But I think it was a fairly new wallet, so they didn't get hurt too bad. All right, let's look at some more of these, Let's look at some more of these shitties here. Ooh, Vito Dome pulling back hard, nice. Post Dogecoin. Impressive. Gunther. Hey, y'all notice Gunther kind of shut up when everybody was like, yo, that's a security. That's the definition of a security. He really shut up after that. So, yeah. Just do it. Shut up. It's looking good, though. Got a little right here. I think, yeah, everybody's going to wait for that staking, including me. I almost sold right here. I'm pretty glad I didn't. Would I have bought back? I might have FOMO'd back by now. But yeah, the staking speculation will keep users holding on. Let's see, it looks like it wants to start a little pennant or flag here. This wick, this really makes it pretty ugly, but we can just go through that. Boom. So we'll see how that does. Hopefully Post Doge goes really high so I can sell it for more tokens. Drip. Drip is holding up. More, interesting. Man, I should have DC'd. I mean, maybe not, but I just said, I'm in it though. Lido. Let me catch up my chat. Yeah, he chilled out for sure. He definitely chilled out. How is pouring soul the opposite of Richard Hart? You gotta ask him. I kind of get what he's saying. The pouring soul, the soul part I don't get it. I mean, the pouring I don't get, but the soul part I do. Oh, pour. Maybe he means like pour. Hey, but yo, I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all probably not laughing, but weed got me. I would almost say weed got me to where I am in crypto. Because if I wouldn't have been smoking, I probably wouldn't have been able to think. Because I remember I even did a show called Crypto and Weed a long time ago on the red couch. Some of y'all might remember that. Really helps you think about that game theory, bro. And think about the possibilities, and it helps you FOMO. And it helps you do stuff that you wouldn't normally do, is like buy stuff. Like some people drink and trade. Easy way to get wrecked. Easy way to get rich too. What's this Lido? Hex, looked at it. Maximus, that's looking good if Hex is looking good. But we want to see that price in Hex. Ooh, yeah. It's just gonna hold up. That's pretty much it. Everything's pulling back. BFG at 19, nice. This was breaking out, right? Yep. And more, looked at it. Elephant. Post Doge looks rare. Head trying to see. So they announced staking. Hey, you know what's funny? I minted a lot. Well, not a lot, but I did some minting yesterday and sold some last night while I was right here. It's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and mint. Give me a little bit of ETH. It's up there. So we'll see. Colts pulling back. Maybe we can keep the stream going because aren't they going to go on the spaces at 11? If my children will let me. Pyromatic. Still more buys than sells on this one. Let's see if this holds up. I don't know what this is, but it's holding up pretty well. Velo under 3. Yes. Down. I knew I was right. I knew it. I knew it. Don't FOMO. Guys, don't FOMO. It's not going to change the world. I promise. The coin that you're speculating on isn't going to change the world up here. It's going to pull back. Okay? Now, it's 3 cents. Yeah, I ain't trade. I'm not. That's crazy. I probably should buy some today, though. But, you know. Hey. Trey mentioned Maximus, my 4-year-old says, Trevon talking about me. What's up, Maximus? Quit a weed 1 year ago. Yeah, I quit like a week ago. Weed is a need to succeed when the market bleeds. I like that. I just don't like how I make it. I'll be on my streams like, be about to fall asleep towards the end of them. That's the only thing. What up, David? Hex Spaces is up. David Fetter make you wetter.
Pause.
10 minutes. All right, we might stick around for that. The lock drop is over. That's why Velo dump. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Norbert. I'm not going to read what's going on because I'm not really interested in it. I'm just looking at the chart. I've been on there. I looked at it. But I know it's inflating. Coins are locked. It's the same story. I've been in crypto since 2015. I know, it's the same thing. Just a little different logo, different name. Maybe a little bit of different twist. Not a quitter. I stopped smoking like 23 minutes ago. Would you buy BFG here? Maybe not here. Probably not. I mean, I'm not buying BFG here, actually. But if it pulls back down to like a penny and a half, maybe. I don't think it's going to go much lower. Because I don't think the market overall is going to go much lower. What up, Jonathan? Sativa, yeah. I don't live where there are dispensaries. I'm on a spaceship. House Diorviers? No, it's not. It's called refreshments. That's what I was looking for, refreshments. I'm surprised nobody said that. Must be a southern thing. We have some refreshments in the back. What BTT knew? Let's look at BTT. Let me look at BTT. I really don't want to because I sold mine. And that's something I don't normally do is sell a bag of crypto. Looking so far. Let's see. This BTT. BTTC. That's Bitfinex. Whoa. They must have did some kind of split or something. Yeah, they must have did a split. Because it went from, whoa, they must have did, they had to do a split for that. Anyway, see, that's why sometimes I don't like, that's why I'm glad I'm not in some coins because I can't keep up with some of the stuff that's going on. Yeah. Let's get ready for this space. Facts. Oh, thanks. Hex sponsorship better than NASCAR. I would agree. I would agree with that one. Hex jumps 80% in 30 days. Max Pain. I think Max Pain is just going to be us rolling back. I mean, think about how upset most people will be to go from 6, maybe 8, and roll back over to 4. That's Max Pain. You thinking you're going to go lower. Oh, look, it's over. Damn. That's Max Pain. Max Pain was back here. Max Pain for who? For these guys. You know? Let's see. What up, Ty? Yeah, y'all ain't never heard refreshments? This definitely must be a southern thing then. Dispensary will change the game for you. Smorgasbord goodies. Yeah, I think it might be a good thing that I don't have a dispensary. What's up with Anchor? Whoa. What is that about? I don't have any Anchor. It's crazy. I usually have all the coins. Let's see. Maybe Twitter. Man, Coin Paprika. If you guys could just simplify this UI just a little bit. It's probably looking me right in the face. Everybody, the fastest, most reliable Web3 infrastructure. Isn't everything and everybody the best? Yo, nobody's website says we're pretty good at what we do. We're decent. It's all right. Everybody's the best. I could do it. Okay, staking. Yo, never seen this guy before. Crypto is getting pretty vast. Okay, they made staking. What's the APR? That's all I need to know. Staking? Where is that? Where's the app? You know, I don't care that much. Time, got 2 minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't never see any of these. Yeah, I haven't looked at NFTs in a long time. Southern thing. How have the market buys of more going? I'm buying some to add to my stack this weekend. I mean, you can go in the Telegram and you can see there's a thing called Buy Bot. Every time there's a buy, it tells you how much they bought and if they're a new buyer, how much they increased their position by. It's pretty cool. Where are you buying your more? Moretokens.com. Look at Minted has 4-year vault staking. That's what I'm saying. Everything. That's just like Velo. Velo has the same thing. Cake has 4-year. Who else? VVS has 4-year. It's pretty. It's become a pretty standard thing. Pretty standard. And it's on VVS. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go to CoinGecko. Oh, and by the way, I know another thing. Let's go to Post Hot List. So I learned something yesterday. I guess I kind of snapped on Post Hot List. Maybe I was supposed to, but we're gonna try something. Someone said the reason this is so low is because you have to go to this and vote. So go do that. Speechless, speechless. That's good though. I almost would rather have that because it makes me, it motivates me. It gives me this feeling like of urgency. So thanks. Oh, but I want to say, also go to buy more and do the same thing. Click the like if you have one. All right, this thing should be started by now, right? Let's see if anybody's got the link. Who was it? I like it. Aww. The top 35 people have so much. And, oh, what's up? I think I follow Marco. Yeah. Because somebody was like, you need to have. Yeah. Let's see if anybody in the chat. Is it live? Whose page is it on? All right, we're gonna pull up a chart. We'll say the hex one. I'm gonna go check on my babies. And we're gonna get ready for this Twitter space. Right after this. All right. Let me see if anybody posted it. Posted the light. Yeah, send to me on Twitter. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Okay, verified. I don't see Richard.
Anytime on Twitter, the team is checking those, and I'll check Twitter DMs whenever I can as well. And for everyone else that just joined, pleasure to have you all. There's a lot. It's going to be a pretty interesting show today. We've got a lot of new developments. The quizzes and riddles are being taken up to the next level with more giveaways and getting more and more challenging. It's going to be a good show. KK?
I think it's going to be really good. How are you, man? Tell us a bit about how you spent your week so far, or how your life's going. People are actually interested.
Oh, I'm going to do a video. So anyone that didn't know, last week, me and Wahid, who's going to come on this show as well, we were stuck on some Greek island. We had to sail to another island that had a hotel that we booked that apparently was the best hotel on the island, so it would have the fastest internet, but it didn't, and I had to bribe someone that worked at the hotel to give me his SIM card, and ended up working last minute, like 4 minutes before the space. We fixed the internet issue and we did the space. We recorded it all, so we're gonna hopefully in the next few days we'll post a video about it. But
we got 670 people on here. That's what's up.
You know the shit we go through as a team to make this show possible.
Yo, can I turn
Plus the
him
costs
down?
involved. I think you'll understand that there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, including me having to jump on an island with internet.
From a paddling boat.
I don't like about
A
space.
fishing boat. We were on a
It's too
fishing
much
bout,
chatting,
migrating
bro.
from one country to another.
Too
I appreciate you all
much
being here. Already over
chatting.
600 people, almost 700. It's only been like 8 minutes into the show. It's gonna be pretty sick. I think KK, you can start kicking off the the intro and start introducing the speakers, and we start with the market analysis. Man, it's been a pretty good week.
Has it though? I think it has. No, it has. It definitely has, market-wise. Anyways, without a further delay. So, welcome everybody to the 9th episode of our Crypto Roundtable. It's been 9 entire weeks since we brought the Crypto Roundtable onto Twitter, and it feels like we just had the first episode yesterday, honestly speaking. Today's show will be centered around covering the markets. We're going to have a Dogecoin debate as well, which is going to be more of a quote-unquote meme coin versus BTC debate, because we're going to be covering all aspects of it. And then we're also going to pair it up with a extended Bitcoin debate where we cover topics like whether Bitcoin is a good hedge asset, etc. This will then be followed by
So what I'll do is I'll
NFT hour.
mute them while I'm talking.
And then we'll wrap it up with a coin fashion segment and our famous Shark Tank style project pitch segment as well. So last week's episode was a success, and it was centered around an XRP debate where we discussed the state of Ripple, XRP, and their future, whether they're worth it or not. You can find that one on Mario's profile. And today we're switching things up. So the 2 points of focus for this roundtable will be the meme coin debate and the extended BTC discussion. And as in all episodes, we'll be giving away Tether to a select few listeners, as well as updating you with more info regarding the Discord treasure hunt we have.
We've come so far, people giving away Tether.
Who stay with us from the beginning till the end. We're checking the audience, taking notes, and so is the team. And it's going to suck big time if we note you down and you're not there to receive it at the end, because we'll just have to choose someone else. Today's show is sponsored by Longevity DAO, Financial Summit, and Faith Tribe. And I've pinned the post on top of the Twitter space itself so that you guys can basically check them out. Yeah, it's pinned. Is it pinned? It's pinned.
Yeah, it is. I wanna just jump in and mention a few things. I'm gonna tweet. So before we kick off the show, I think the market analysis will be a pretty important segment today. Many people are calling, are saying whether we're at the bottom or not.
I don't know, because
so it's gonna be a really interesting segment.
This nigga's loud, bro. I seen the tweet about him and Richard Hart, and then he deleted it, so I'm not sure.
Ask for it. They wanna, there's two sides to the argument. A lot of us are supportive of Bitcoin. Some of us are not, and I think it's worth going deeper into the debate and some of the points that were brought up in the last debate, because that's based on popular demand. The Dogecoin debate is also based on popular demand, and NFT hour. We're gonna be focusing more on NFTs now, just because I wasn't as bullish about the space a year ago, but this is changing, and we're going to be a lot more involved in the space, as in me personally in IBC and NFT Tech. So that's a bit of an overview. I'm going to be doing posting a tweet now that I'm going to be pinning at the.
Did you get your Tiffany's pendant or no?
Shit. Did we cover that in the last show, the Tiffany pendant, or no?
We covered it like broadly, but
you were with me. When
What's up? We never covered
it
with real fashion contacts. None of your stuff.
Yeah, he gets me on a fucking call with gets me in contact with the marketing manager of
I wish I had a mic.
Tiffany, International.
Turn your shit down,
to try to get the pendant.
So
I thought there's gonna be so much demand that I won't be able to get
fall.
it, but there wasn't that much demand. It was actually pretty easy to get, and the floor hasn't moved. It's been at the mint price. So
they better not let me get big. They better not let me. They better not open up the gates for me.
There's no process, man. You just gotta do the KYC and mint, nothing more.
Look at me.
Did they send it to you? Did you have the chance to?
No, I haven't unlocked it yet, because I don't know whether I'm gonna keep this punk or unlock it on another punk.
Y'all go get on the phone and talk about this stuff, bro.
I put the pendant on, and I'll probably never wear it. It's more of a symbolic thing. I don't know whether it's worth unlocking or not.
That's why I don't follow spaces.
But yeah, remember,
man.
like I haven't. So before we kick off the show, I haven't bought any NFTs other than a few small ones here and there, and the punks. I haven't bought apes yet, and I'm gonna start buying at different NFTs of communities I support. But I've been very wary of the space. So have many people from the 2017, 2016, 2015 era. It's just something worth mentioning. And a lot of us are a bit late in getting into the space, just because we were a bit wary after the ICO hype. But that's digressing. For all the listeners as well, we're going to be giving code words throughout the show. So we're going to say code word, blah, 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 code word, blah, 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 throughout the show. Make sure you write them down because we're going to be doing giveaways on this show, on Discord, and throughout the week.
Hopefully he's not doing a lot of the talking.
If you don't mention the 4 code words, you're not allowed to ask anyone on Discord about it. If you don't mention the 4 code words when you win, you don't get the prize. So this is to make sure you're all not only in the space but listening, paying attention, and you're going to be benefiting at the end of the day. We're giving you information that's going to help you on this journey, on this Web3 journey. But I'm
gonna be giving counter code words, so like artificial owl, which so basically any code word that I say doesn't actually count.
Yeah, you know how much hate I'm gonna get if you do this. But yeah, man, let's kick off the show.
Yeah, nah.
Let's do it. So I'm gonna mute you. Can I mute you?
It's stupid.
I can hear
I'm muted.
I can hear you.
Can hear me?
It sounds like you're having a sensual moment there. It's like it's. Really
Okay. I'll mute myself, man. I'll mute myself.
Please.
Okay.
And don't turn it back on.
Mute yourself. All right, perfect. So let's quickly hop over into the market analysis segment of the show. So over the past couple of days, something good has basically happened. The U.S. Consumer Price Index report, which measures inflation, came out lower than expected, which basically caused crypto to jump as it alleviated the pressure of potential future rate hikes. Now, as you might have figured, rate hikes affect crypto negatively. Over the macro, the Fed is essentially increasing rates so that banks have a harder time borrowing and lending, which in turn ripples into the entire economy, making it more expensive for businesses and consumers to take out loans, which cools down the economy, kills off market demand, and is the main weapon.
Bro, what's crazy is I don't listen to none of this shit, and I be I be doing so good in crypto. Don't know none of this stuff.
Likely increase rates.
Everyone wants to sound so smart. None of that shit matter.
Isn't the case, at least for now. The most important thing to understand, though, if you're in crypto, is that the higher the interest rates, the worse it is for crypto. Because then in theory, bonds and treasuries become more attractive.
Okay,
so
thanks.
Because the result was less than expected, Bitcoin basically pumped, and as of now, Bitcoin seems to be around.
I was doing the opposite of what you thought.
$24,600 level. And Ethereum is around the 1,000.
I called the bottom.
Now, the BTC Fear and Greed Index, which is something I like to look at, which is basically consumer sentiment analysis, it seems to be improving, and it's currently at the 41 level mark, which is a relatively good improvement from last week's 31 level. And yeah, I think overall the market is progressing into the right direction. We have a lot of news to cover that could essentially support that. Like, for instance,
they're trying to justify their jobs, right?
A trade import deal of, I think, $10 million worth fully in crypto, and planning to do a lot more in September, which we'll cover in depth a little bit later on. But I'd love to get the thoughts of some of our panelists with regards to what's happening macro-wise.
Can you intro the panelists, man? Like, we got some great. So I'm gonna kick off the first 2 intros very briefly, and then they'll cover the market. So Gaurav Dubey is as a panelist. He's the CEO, the owner, and he's acquired an incubator called TDFi. Great personal friend, and they're one of the biggest incubators in crypto. They've been around in the space since, I think, 2014. We got Tom Nash, Miles, Wahid is back, Bullish is here as well. All of you know Bullish, Stacky and Alf. I think you both know them. But yeah, so we'll kick it off with. I want to kick it off with Gaurav and get your thoughts on the market. Gaurav, and Simon's here as well. Sick. Kick it off with the market. Do a quick intro for the audience, maybe a 30-second intro, maybe even 15-second intro. And yeah, we'd love to get your thoughts on the market, man. You've been in the space for a long time.
Thanks, Mario. It's my first space. Technically ever, usually not here. So TDFi is a crypto incubator. I think most of the speakers I can see here know about it. I've been in the space since 2015, mining, creating payment solutions, and investing in companies like since ever, Ripple, Ethereum, and the first ICOs. About the markets, there are 2 sides of it. I think Krill has already covered the technicalities that are related to inflation cycles, Fed rates,
Rich is like MIA.
Interest rates, and so on. I'd rather want to focus on
Bro,
Bitcoin
dudes sound like
in the
every
first
developer I
2
ever
weeks.
talked to.
Bitcoin
What you want to do is
in the last 5 months where it has outbeaten the decline rate of some of the top assets, right? We've all seen those banners, those memes around internet where Bitcoin didn't lose as much as a lot of other shares did. Tesla, eBay, and so on, right? I think
this the guy that
that's
scams me on
best time to
Telegraph for
run
sure. That's the funnier joke.
pseudo bear that we have just gone through, right? We have found the world has seen Bitcoin better than, let's say, most of the stocks, not just in the American markets, but in the local markets as well. And that has brought attention of, we already had Fidelity and other larger
What up, Will?
investment management groups,
Appreciate
but
it.
BlackRock jumping into the same. There are news about SoftBank kicking off, retail purchase.
What up, Matt?
Purchases.
Appreciate it.
So this is a major event when crypto, primarily Bitcoin, but crypto has found a space of its own in direct comparison in relation to the stock market. So I think that's my perspective to pivot and start the conversation.
Yeah, I think you made some two interesting.
Can somebody expand on the point of
No, oh
the
my
space,
god,
considering
bro!
what
Don't
big
expand
quality
on
assets
shit,
they are?
man.
Yeah, I think it's so Gaurav, whoever would like to jump in on this one, I know Tom and Simon and Gaurav and Stacky, or Bullish, whoever you want to jump in on this particular point. And for the audience as well, just to tell the audience what happened. So BlackRock launched their spot Bitcoin private trust for US clients. So if anyone could explain what that is for the audience and what it means for the market.
Well, BlackRock.
I hate these type of people.
What up, Stacky? No, you go ladies first, always.
I'm gonna just have my little take on it real quick. So if you guys don't know BlackRock, I know a lot of people.
You know shit.
I think it's 10 trillion in funds.
You know that.
BLK. So I know they launched a Bitcoin spot trust, which is huge because earlier BlackRock were working with Coinbase, and a lot of people said if BlackRock got into
Hey, it's a strong word. I know, and I mean
the
it.
crypto space, it would be really, really bullish for crypto because that's a lot of clients they have.
Crypto was bullish by itself, just on its own.
Which
I've been hearing the same stuff
push the crypto
since the
space.
beginning.
So the asset managers, they basically saw a big increase in institutions wanting to invest in cryptocurrency, despite of the market conditions, which was, I guess, a go flag for them to go ahead and get into the crypto space. So that you're talking trillions of dollars entering Bitcoin itself. But you can go off of that bullet trader.
If y'all didn't know.
On what they're doing. So in layman's terms,
y'all didn't know, BlackRock,
BlackRock opened their black book, right? So they open their black book to, everybody that
I gotta be a black
book now that now have access to the crypto space with no worry, right? So before any of this happened, a lot of brokerage accounts didn't want to mess with crypto, or they won't want to mess with anybody involved in crypto investments. So I think what this has done is not only does it give their black book the opportunity, which is good, which is huge, because that's big, like Stacky said, that's huge institutions that now will be willing to invest, right? Willingly want to invest now because of
Richard Hartman. I ain't seen him in here.
Is basically going out there making a whole trust for crypto assets. So I'm super bullish on it. Like I said on our last analysis, I said 1850 to 2000 by mid-August, and I'm still bullish on my 2300 going to the end. I feel like that's gonna rocket all crypto in general, just because like you said, $10 trillion company, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that can come in here and stabilize this market. And to jump off what Guar said, I hope I said it right, you know, like he said, that pushes a stability in the market to be able to now officially chart crypto like a stock, right? So you can follow a trend, you can call a bottom, you can call a top, you can say when to buy and sell. So I think those two things together are huge for this space moving forward.
Yeah, I want to pivot to Wahid and sorry, go ahead, Gaurav, and then I want to pivot. So first, I want to say before Gaurav jumps in, first we got like fucking 1,800 people already. We just kicked it off, over 1,800 people. That's insane. But just want to summarize. In 2017, everyone was talking about the herd is coming. Do you remember that, Simon? I'm sure you remember that, Gaurav, and anyone else that was there back then. Miles, you've been there for a while. Any other speakers been there in 2017 and before 2017? The theme was the herd is coming. The herd is coming. I think we can safely say the herd is here. I'd love to get your thoughts on this, Gaurav, and then, you know, jump to the macro situation with Tom and Wahid. But Gaurav, you wanted to comment on this point?
Yeah, I want to point out on you exactly pulled up the same timeline and almost the same instance that I wanted to talk about. I want you guys to recall two things. One, launch of Backed, which unfortunately didn't turn up the way it should have. But at the same time, there was another news before we got into the bearish markets of 2018, and it was Fidelity, and they were very
wild
because they
I mean, if it's true,
miners in their kitchen, run by an Indian guy. So they've been testing all aspects of crypto, but they were a bit late to launch it. While the market tumbled, you know, with the Dow Jones crash. But what happened is that made the $12,000 price public. Now everyone knew Fidelity has Bitcoin in their product range, and they'll roll out the product when Bitcoin hits 12,000.
I gotta see.
Now you can open up the charts of those times. You know, we had the black swan, Bitcoin, you know, go below 4,000. And it took a bit of time to recover, but the rally from 10,000 to 22,000 was insane. That happens when you know, somebody that is obviously way smaller than BlackRock comes in.
He like 8 years old, bro.
Now the way Stacky and I'm sorry I didn't get the name. The bullish.
Bullish.
Trader, yeah, bullish. The way bullish indicated already, you know, we're talking about a way bigger portfolio with much bigger control. Fidelity only offered it as a product. BlackRock will include it in its purchases, in its cap book, right? So it's a different story, and we can definitely expect the 100K very soon. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be quoting prices here. But
yeah, no, we do.
Everyone loves this price. Yeah, absolutely. So you said we can quote 100K already because the bear market, you know, hasn't been even a year.
It wasn't a bear market. You can.
Man, I thought this was a debate.
And Mario, you know, we have had conversations about it personally, right? We predicted not just the markets, but we postponed all the launches of our projects, of our incubated projects for the last 4 months to August, right? So it was a well-placed prediction. Obviously, you know, to each one their own, but if there was a prediction, you can assume there was a structure in place for analyzing. So it was not a bear market, I can surely say that.
Yeah, I'll jump in. Simon Dixon here. I got a slightly different view. I really hope we don't go to 100K. Bear markets are my favorite time. Been through 3 or 4 of them, and most of the shit that is good in our business gets done in a bear market. So when we go into the bull market, you just attract all the crazies, the people that are in it just for a quick pump and dump, and then they run away during bear markets. The longer we can have bear markets, the better the stuff we get built.
They ain't that much of it anyway.
Big things, you feel me?
No, put that camera back up.
What?
Put that camera back up. Are you trying to act like you're here by yourself? You and me, yeah. Keep dancing, yeah. You here with me, yup.
We out in the thing.
I iced this trip. I paid for this trip. Don't be trying to record like you by yourself. Yeah, let me that bottle. Let me that bottle with you. Come on. Put the phone back up.
It's fake though. Yeah, it's fake. Damn, I lost the thing. My bad, y'all. They wasn't talking about shit anyway.
Market, everyone learns from that, and we go through a building phase. The longer the sideways market or downward market is, the more interesting stuff gets built, and that's the time when everyone calls us a scam. The regulators all jump out. They, you get all the Bitcoin obituaries. Everyone says it's dead. The longer that can go on, the better. And then you enter into the next market where someone comes up with an innovation. Whether it was the ICO boom, which brings all the people in, all the again that try to make money really fast, and then Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up with it, and then it's just complete carnage. And then a regulatory crackdown happens again, and then you go through the cycle again. So we've had it with crypto lending. Now, the interesting thing in each cycle is you get different adoption from different players. So, the first cycle was retail to VCs, so Silicon Valley jumped in. The second cycle, we started to get, so when I worked in investment banking, you split it in two. You've got the buy side and the sell side. The sell side is like the investment banks. They create products, they create exchanges, and they create things that allow you to engage in the markets. As far as a market maker,
I don't know if Richard gonna be on this one. And I don't know how much more I can listen to this.
Which is the people that actually pull together the real big money, which is all your pensions, all your insurance contributions, all your endowment funds from what you when you contribute to your college. And once all that money comes in and they spend other people's money in these products, that's the buy side. And so what we're talking about with BlackRock and Fidelity is they're the big poolers of the big pools of money. And so when they create sell side products which allow people to invest, and then they also put buy side money in, then you get new waves of adoption. So we're going through these different cycles.
David tells me that
the next one to me should be sovereign adoption. I think sovereign will be scared off for a while. The last wave was corporate and institutional, and then the one before, like ICOs, was just individual retail that front run Wall Street because Silicon Valley was pumping and dumping. But each cycle you get much more adoption, much more people, much more innovation, and the longer the sideways and bear market can go on for, the more sustainable the next wave is, and the more likely it is to hit higher highs and then bottom at higher lows. So I really hope we don't go into a 100K cycle right now. It would be the worst thing that could happen for our market.
But would you say that we are, before we go to the macro situation with Tom and Wahid, what do you think of Gaurav's characterization that it wasn't even a bear market? Everyone is calling it a bear.
We need a bear market. This whole cycle was built upon unregulated banks, unregulated securities businesses. All of that needs to shake out, and a new environment has to come through. So I do believe we got to hit an extended. If not, then we need to hit a bear market again after that pump.
No, having it or not is a different story, and using it in your favor is altogether a different plan of action. That respectively affects each business to their own. What I was talking about, the patterns and the way.
All right, y'all. I don't think I can take no more.
I mean, obviously,
everybody's leaving anyway. I'm leaving too.
And I'm with you on that, Simon. We have got the quality of projects and the quantity of projects have exponentially grown in the last 5 months for us. So believe me, as an investor, as a trade bench, as a quant, and as an incubator, we have benefited from the bear market. So just wanted to put my point here. And a question that I got on my Twitter is that if a pseudo bear, in my words, got Bitcoin of 50%, what do I expect when it goes when we really enter a bear? I mean, I don't think 50% is at all a benchmark or for a bear market. I mean, we've seen Facebook fall 60% within the first month of 2018, with the Dow Jones crash. So I don't think 50% is a bear market milestone for any asset.
Yeah, so if we're looking at my milestone, the way I look at Bitcoin is I'd put a 10-year chart out. I'd put it on logarithmic and say we've never been in a bear market. We've been in a.
I'm not even listening. No, I ain't gonna play Warzone on that.
Market with corrections in between.
My bad.
Awesome. How long, Simon, quick question. How long would a healthy bear market have to last in relation to the duration of the previous bull market?
So I'm not a trader, and so you probably want to speak to some of the quants and trader people. I'm very much a long-term macro guy.
He's
and
on
I
at
ignore
4
the rest.
p.m.
So
Where
I'm the
you
guy
see
that
that
dollar
at?
cost averages and says each and every month I want more Bitcoin than I had last month, so I want the price to go down so I get more Bitcoin. I'm that type of person. I never call the markets. I never buy more when it goes down or more when it goes up. I've just seen too many people get wrecked with that. So not really a trader. And when I was a market maker, I just know that very few get it
Yeah, but
right,
where'd
and
you
very
see that
few
at?
make money trading. So 90% lose, 10% of insiders tend to get that right, and the people that are making money trading tend to be those that are deeply connected to the exchanges, the inside, and are playing all sorts of shenanigans and market manipulations.
So I have a question on this point, Simon, and I know Wahid, you wanted to jump in, but before we do that, Simon, I've always been under the belief, and I still believe that hodling or holding your assets is the
There's a lot
best
of people that's not on
strategy,
here yet.
which makes sense. But do you think it's a good idea for people to take their profits when they feel like the hype is I'll tell you why I asked this question. Multiple people held their assets throughout last year's bull market. I think it's going to be the extended bull market or the super cycle, and obviously the blue chips corrected moderately.
All right, I'm out, man. This is lame.
Heavily, and are picking up.
Moretokens.com. Check it out. Buy some more. Talk to y'all tomorrow.